I Can't Tell You Why is the first track on my album, the Yacht Rock EP. It's originally done by the Eagles. I wanted the whole EP to feel like it was this escape at a pool party that was taking place. So the very beginning of the record, we jump right into that pool party.
Are you ready? Taran.
Yeah.
You coming back to the pool?
In that same backyard, we recorded this guitar. That has the same atmosphere as the rest of the scene because it's in the exact same location. We did not have any sort of script or anything planned. There was probably like 20 minutes of them just rambling and playing in the pool. And what ended up making it on the album was the popsicle bit.
What else is going in?
Right after I eat this popsicle.
There's popsicles?
What was most important to me was creating that iconic line from the original, which is this right here. Is just such an iconic sonic branding of that song that it had to be in there at the very beginning. That gets us into that moment is a sweep that you hear, and that was created by taking this sound right here, and I took that and I reversed that sound and then I sped it up, and this is how we got. The other things that were added beyond that electric piano was this guitar that I have here, and then we have these pads that I added right here. Bass on this track, and then lots and lots and lots of percussion. We have this drum kit with another drum kit layered right there. We have the vibra slap, which is this sound. It has that reverbed toms, 2 Latin kits, a cha-cha beat, of course the kick to really glue that all together. The other thing that I found that I really liked was this sound right here. It kind of worked almost as a cymbal crash into that section. Stacks on stacks on stacks of BGVs, background vocals. Soprano part here.
I can't tell you why, I can't tell you why.
I'll add an alto line to that.
I can't tell you why, I can't tell you why.
And then a tenor line goes on top of that.
I can't tell you why, I can't tell you why.
And then the baritone line.
I can't tell you why, I can't tell you why.
When this song was all coming together, way after we finished all the studio stuff, there was this little moment right here where I felt like something was missing. That turnaround felt a little empty, so I called my friend Megan and I actually had her sing on her phone.
Can't tell you why.
And I was able to come up with this sound. When it's all put together, you get this effect. To create a nice moment there when there's no lead vocal that's present. One very important thing about the vocal performance of this song is that there's actually choreography that of course you can't see because it's in the song, but this particular line right here, that line requires spinning in a circle before singing it every single time. And then you have the vocal, and this is extremely complex in and of itself. I have a de-esser, I have a channel EQ, I have a noise gate, a compressor, another EQ, and then another compressor and another EQ. I have it running through a small reverb, a medium reverb, a large reverb, an echo, a chorus, and then a couple shimmer vocals. If you were to take all that off the vocal, you get what was done in the studio, which was this.
And I cannot tell.
When you put all of that goodness back on it, this is what you
And
get.
I cannot tell.
The last big thing is, of course, the horn section at the end of this song. This was done by my friends Greg Zilburg on the trumpet and Jesse Aduello on the saxophone, creating layers and layers in order for it to feel like multiple trumpets at a time. So we have 4 tracks of just the trumpet doing the same thing, doubling himself. Then we added 4 tracks of a harmony line. And then Jesse came in on the saxophone and added his line. The Moog and the saxophone, man, those are the 2 sexiest instruments in the world, and I got them in one track together. It's a hit. That's all for now. Thank you so much for listening to I Can't Tell You Why from my album, the Yacht Rock EP, and stay tuned in a couple days. We'll be putting out the next one.
Turn around and say